Hi, welcome to the series of video lectures on microwave engineering. Today we will discuss circular waveguides. In circular waveguides, transverse electric waves, which are also called as TE waves. TE stands for transverse electric waves. Very important question in the examination. So now let us take a three-dimensional coordinate system. Let us take a three-dimensional coordinate system X, Y and Z. Let us assume that the circular waveguide is along Z axis. Say, let us assume that A is the radius of the circular waveguide. So let us say R is the perpendicular distance of the circular section, and let us say the phi is the angle from x axis. So generally we represent the circular waveguide like this. So assume that the wave is propagating in positive z direction. So assume that the wave is propagating in positive z direction. Now coming to the definition of TE waves. T stands for transverse electric waves. These are characterized by simply TE. So there is a letter E. Just take Ez is equal to 0 and Hz is not equal to 0. So therefore TE waves are characterized by, what is the definition? TE waves are characterized by Ez is equal to 0 and Hz is not equal to 0. That is the component of, that is Ez is equal to 0 means that is the component of electric field in the direction of propagation. The component of electric field in the direction of propagation is 0. So this is another definition. The component of electric field in the direction of propagation is 0, which means that Ez is equal to 0 and Hz is not equal. TE wave simple definition is Ez is equal to 0 and Hz is not equal to 0. So therefore the wave equation which we have derived in electromagnetic, the wave equations is given by del square Hz, because Hz is there. Hz is del square Hz is equal to gamma square Hz, where gamma is called as the propagation constant of the medium. What is gamma here? The propagation constant of the medium in which the wave is traveling. So we have derived in the previous lecture the solution of this equation, Helmholtz equation. So therefore the solution of the above equation is given as, so what is the generalized solution? H is equal to H0z into Jn of Kc into R into cos of n phi into e power minus j beta suffix g into z. So this is what we have derived in the previous lecture. The solution of Helmholtz equation. So where Jn of Kcr represents nth order Bessel's function of first kind, which represents standing waves of cos of Kc into R for R is less than A. So I have defined this Jn of Kc into R, which represents nth order Bessel's function of first kind. Now what we have to do in this derivation? So in this derivation we want to find out what is the electric field, ER, what is the electric field ER, comma, E phi and HR, comma, H phi. What is the distribution of electric field in radial direction and phi direction, and what is the distribution of magnetic field in radial direction, phi direction in terms of Hz. So this is our derivation. So therefore we want to find out the field patterns in terms of Hz. So that is our objective here, to derive the transverse electric fields. So therefore our objective, the objective is to find what we want to find out. ER, that is electric field in radial direction, electric field in phi direction, comma, magnetic field in radial direction, magnetic field phi direction in terms of this quantity Hz. So that is our objective. So in order to find these fields, we have to solve Maxwell's equations. So before that, since the wave is traveling in positive z direction, as I have mentioned earlier, so replace dou by dou z is equal to minus j beta suffix g. So this is another substitution we have to make. So since the wave is propagating in positive z direction, wherever there is dou by dou z, replace it by minus j beta g. Assume that the medium inside the circular waveguide is a lossless medium. Remember that the medium inside the circular waveguide is a lossless medium, that is alpha suffix g is equal to 0. So because of this, so dou by dou z is taken as minus j beta g. Now, so therefore we write the Maxwell's equation from Maxwell's equation, we take this Maxwell's equation, del cross E is equal to minus dou B by dou T. So in time harmonic form, what you can replace minus dou by dou T by j omega. So B is replaced by mu h, as you know. B is replaced by mu h, B and h relation. Dou by dou T is replaced by j omega. Now remember that we have to write del cross E in cylindrical coordinate system. So not to write in Cartesian coordinate system, we have to write in cylindrical coordinate system. So therefore in cylindrical coordinate system, so as explained earlier, take r phi z instead of rho phi z. The differential elements are dr, r d phi, dz. So where h1 is equal to 1, h2 is equal to r, h3 is equal to 1. So we use these relations to write the expression for del cross E. So now we can see the del cross E is written as 1 by h1 h2 h3. What is 1 by h1 h2 h3? 1 by r. Remember that 1 by r. The first row is written as AR because it is a cylindrical coordinate system. So we have to multiply by h1. h1 is 1. R A phi AZ. We have to multiply first row by h1, h2 and h3. These are the unit vectors AR, A phi and hz. The second row del is written as dou by dou r. So dou by dou phi, as explained dou by dou z, take minus j beta g. Now last one E is taken as ER, R E phi and EZ is 0 in the direction of propagation. So this is the first step you have to write very carefully. So in this, remember that we have to multiply first row by h1, h2 and h3 and last row by h1, h2 and h3 and outside 1 by h1, h2, h3. So this is the generalized expression in cylindrical coordinate system. Remember that. So what is the right side? Minus j omega mu. H. So therefore which is written as minus j omega mu into HR AR plus H phi A phi plus HZ AZ. Now compare AR, A phi, AZ components on both sides. Compare AR, A phi, AZ components. Carefully observe what is AR component. AR component is this term is 0. So this term is 0. Dou phi of 0. So minus into minus will become plus. So j beta g into r into f. R into this r gets cancels out. So the first term is written as j beta g suffix e phi. So that is the AR component, because this r gets cancels out. What is the right side term? The right side term is minus j omega mu HR. So take this as equation 1. So this is the AR component. Similarly, compare A phi component 1 by r minus r A phi into what is A phi component? Minus r A phi into dou by dou r of 0 is 0. Minus into minus plus j beta g into ER. So this r and this r gets cancels out. So by comparing A phi components, we can write it as j beta suffix g. So j beta suffix g into r into A phi. So dou by dou r of what we can write it as minus r A phi into dou by dou r of 0 minus into minus plus j beta g suffix ER. This r and this r gets cancelled, so minus sign will be there. So cancel out. So that is minus sign here. Keep our minus sign here. So that is equal to minus j omega mu H phi. Now take minus sign, cancel out minus sign. So therefore j beta g into ER. So that is equal to minus j omega mu into H phi. Say equation 2. Similarly, last compare AZ component here. What is the AZ component? So the AZ component is dou by dou r of this minus dou by dou phi of this, outside 1 by r. So therefore this is further written as 1 by r. Take it outside. What is AZ component? Dou by dou r of r E phi minus dou ER by dou phi. So that is equal to what is the right side? Minus j omega mu Hz. Say this as equation 3. So these are the three equations from this Maxwell's equation comparing AR, AZ, A phi and AZ component. Similarly from Maxwell's equation, what is the other Maxwell's equation we have? Del cross H is equal to J plus dou D by dou T. We have this Maxwell's equation, del cross H is equal to J plus dou D by dou T. From Maxwell's equation we can find the field components inside the circular waveguide. If medium inside circular waveguide is lossless, then what we can take? J is equal to conductivity into sigma E, because there is no conductivity of the medium, it is a lossless medium. We can take it as the J is equal to 0 and it replaces dou by dou T by j omega. So this expression is written as del cross H is equal to this factor is 0, dou by dou T is replaced by time harmonic j omega. So D is replaced by epsilon E. Similarly, write this expression in cylindrical coordinate system. So what we can write? 1 by r outside, 1 by h1, h2, h3. So AR, R A phi, AZ, dou by dou r, dou by dou phi, dou by dou z is already written minus j beta g. So HR, R H phi, multiply h1, h2, h3 and the last one with h1, h2, h3, Hz. So that is equal to j omega epsilon into E is written as ER plus E phi A phi. Since it is TE waves, Ez is equal to 0. Similarly, comparing AR, A phi, Az components on both sides. Az components on both sides. What is the first term? So you can see that AR into dou Hz by dou phi plus J beta G R into H phi. So that is equal to, take this R to the right side, this is written as J omega epsilon R into ER. Say this as equation 4. Take this 1 by R to right side. Similarly, A phi component is R gets cancels out. A phi component is dou Hz by dou R. So dou Hz by dou R plus, so J beta G into HR. So J beta G into HR. So that is equal to, take, because minus sign is there, take minus sign to the right side. So it will become minus J omega epsilon E phi. Say this as equation 5. Last Az component. So what is Az component here? So Az component here is 1 by R into Az component is dou by dou R of R H phi minus dou HR by dou phi is equal to 0. Say this as equation 6. So now once you frame this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, our objective is to find solving these equations for what purpose? ER, E phi, HR, H phi in terms of Hz. So we can write one sentence here: solving equations 1 to 6 for finding what we want to find out, the field components ER, E phi, HR, H phi in terms of Hz. So for this purpose, what we will do, take equation 4. From 4, carefully observe, from 4 we can replace this term H phi. So from you can see that from 2, or in fact from 2, what we can write from 2 we can write what is H phi? H phi is equal to, from 2, H phi is equal to J gets cancelled out, beta G by omega mu. So beta G by omega mu into ER. So this is what H phi is from equation 2. Substitute this value H phi in equation 4. So therefore, substituting in equation 4, this term. So therefore, this is written as dou Hz by dou phi plus, so J beta suffix G into R into what is H phi? So beta G by omega mu into ER. So that is what is right side term. The right side term is J omega epsilon R into ER. So take this entire term to the right side. So therefore, this is written as dou Hz by dou phi. So take this term to the right side. So therefore, what is right side? J omega epsilon R into ER minus J beta G square by omega mu R into ER. So in this, take R, ER and J as common. So in this equation, so therefore we can take what common? J, R, ER, take it as common. J, R, ER it common. If you take LCM, it will become omega square mu epsilon minus beta G square by omega mu. So this is what? So now we have one relation from the relation. So another very important relation, gamma G square is equal to gamma square plus Kc square. So this is the relation between propagation constant inside the waveguide and propagation constant outside the medium. So coming to this diagram, so gamma G is the propagation constant of the medium inside the circular waveguide. Gamma is the propagation constant of the medium outside the medium. If both are lossless mediums, if both mediums are lossless, so that is, you can write alpha G plus J beta G. Alpha is 0, that means alpha G is equal to 0 and alpha is equal to 0. So since gamma G is equal to alpha G plus J beta G whole square, so that is alpha is written as alpha, gamma square is written as alpha plus J beta whole square plus Kc square. Since these two mediums are lossless, this term is 0 and this term is 0. So J beta G whole square is written as minus beta G square. So that is equal to minus beta square. So minus. So what we can write it as? So R we can write it as. So this term already we have derived in electromagnetics. This term is written as J omega mu into sigma plus J omega epsilon. Since lossless medium, the conductivity is 0. The conductivity is 0. So therefore, sigma is equal to 0. This is written as minus omega square mu epsilon plus Kc square. So remember carefully, gamma G square is written as alpha G plus J beta G. Alpha, there is no attenuation. So therefore, J square minus 1 minus beta square. Gamma square from electromagnetics J omega mu into sigma plus J omega epsilon. Since the conductivity of the medium is 0, this is written as minus omega square mu epsilon plus Kc square, from which we can write, so bring this term to this side, omega square mu epsilon minus beta G square is equal to Kc square. So this is a very important relation we can replace. So therefore, omega square mu epsilon, so we can write omega square mu epsilon minus beta G square is equal to, here we can replace with Kc square. So therefore, so we want ER, so therefore ER is written as, from this derivation, so what is ER? So ER is written as, bring J this side, it will become minus J omega mu by Kc square into 1 by R into dou Hz by dou phi. So from this expression, ER is calculated. Take these entire terms to the left side. So we can find expression for ER. So this is what the expression for ER. Similarly, you can see, so we find HR from equation 1. So therefore, from equation 1, so from equation 1 you can see that HR is equal to JJ gets cancelled, minus beta G by omega mu into E phi. So therefore, what is HR? HR is written as minus beta G by omega mu into E phi. Substitute this term in equation 5. So substituting in equation 5, substituting in 5 in equation 5. So therefore this is written as dou Hz by dou R plus, so J beta G. So what is HR? HR is minus beta G by omega mu into E5. So what is the right side of equation 5? Minus J omega epsilon into E5. So bring this term to the right side. So therefore this is written as dou Hz by dou R. So take this term to the right side, minus J omega epsilon E5 plus J beta G square by omega mu into E5. So from this take minus J E5 as common, minus J E5 as common. If you take the LCM, it will come out as omega square mu epsilon minus beta G square by omega mu. So as we have written that omega square mu epsilon minus beta G square is equal to Kc square. So therefore you can find the expression for E5 by taking this entire term to the left side. So therefore E5 is written as J omega mu by Kc square into dou Hz by dou R. So dou Hz by dou R. So say this is the another equation. So therefore we have obtained the field components ER in terms of Hz, E5 in terms of Hz. Now the other parameters are very simple. So we want to find out finally HR and H5. So what is HR from equation 1? From 1, what is HR? Minus beta G by omega mu into E5. Substitute minus beta G by omega mu into, what is E5? So E5 is this. So that is J omega mu by Kc square, cut off wave number. So dou Hz by dou R. So cancel out omega mu and omega mu. So therefore HR is written as minus J beta G by Kc square into dou Hz by dou R. So what we are doing is that we are solving 6 equations. Very simple. We are solving the 6 Maxwell's equations. 6 equations obtained from Maxwell's equations. Similarly, find out H5 from 2. What is H5? H5 is written as beta G by omega mu, beta G by omega mu into ER. Substitute ER, we have already calculated beta G by omega mu into what is ER? Substitute this ER minus J omega mu by Kc square into 1 by R into dou Hz by dou phi. Cancel out omega mu and omega mu. Finally we find the field component H5. So that is equal to J beta G by Kc square into 1 by R into dou Hz by dou phi. So this is what the field components which we have derived. So remember that we have to derive these field components. So this is say equation A. So this is the field component ER, radial components. This is the E5 component B. Say this is equation C. Say H5 component. Say this is equation D. So finally Hz. Hz is given by this equation. Call this equation as E. So this is what you have to derive the field components ER, E5, HR, H5 in terms of Hz by solving the 6 equations which have come from Maxwell's equations. Okay, so this is what you have to write. Thank you.